My name is Jim Estes, and today I'm going to talk about a drill that I think is extremely important for the swing plane. So what I want you to do is, and this by the way is going to give you an instant understanding of exactly the feeling you want to have in the golf swing. Take a club, you can put a rod, alignment rod in the grip, or I'm sorry, in the butt end of the golf club. Take the golf club, turn it like you're going to hold it, and then what I want you to do is take that club, put it right against your left hip, so you're holding both clubs here. Now you've got an alignment rod on the ground and a golf ball, and what I want you to do, getting into your good posture position, your weight over the arches, feel balanced. The insides of the heels are going to be about the width of your hips. Take a swing back, slow motion, and trace with that alignment rod the target line all the way up. The shaft should be parallel to your target line at the top, and then slowly coming down, trace the line. And do this in slow motion. Right into the impact position. So this is a great feedback tool, visual feedback tool for learning the proper swing plane. Go right to your impact position. I encourage you to do this drill in slow motion, and if you have 5 minutes a day, if you do this drill every day, I guarantee you're going to improve your golf swing. So again, I think you'll find this to be extremely helpful. JimEstesGolf.com if you have any questions. Alright, so the pressure mat really is there for you to understand that your weight from heel to toe should be about 50-50. So that little ball represents your center of pressure, and that's pretty good. You want that ball to be right in between the intersection point of those two lines, which means your weight's evenly distributed. Now this was the swing. The first one you hit to the right. Technique is good in terms of what we're trying to do. I want to pay attention to this area here to see if there's a little bit of lateral shift. I think that it's minimal, but yeah, there is some. I think you lose a little bit of power and consistency because the weight gets to the outside. The adductors are the inner thigh muscles. If you were squeezing a ball together and you had, just imagine you had a ball on the outside of your right shoe and you were keeping that weight on the instep of your right shoe, that would be helpful to maintaining that lateral stability. But that's a really good position. Your hands are in a nice position. We lowered your hands. I wanted you to feel like a merry-go-round. You're swinging your left arm, pinning it across your chest to get your swing a little shallow, more shallow, because you were hitting them a little bit fat.
Yeah, I see the head. I know I've got a head problem.
But that's a really good position. I mean, your head's not moving much at all. You get a little bit of what we call a sway.
And I got a little chicken wing at the end.
Yeah.
Is that the first wing?
That was the first one. Now, you're sliding. Your left knee's collapsing here. So
I don't want to really come off that.
So you really want to post up on that left leg. It should be straightening. Let me just show you what it looks like. If done like we want it. This woman's won everything. But basically, if I put a line right here, actually the outside of her right shoe, there is lateral movement in the golf swing. And there is a minimal amount. She's going to move a little bit, but it's very minimal. Alright, now watch the left knee. See it lock out on contact.
Sure, yeah.
And that's going to keep her head from sliding in front of the ball. Now in your case, you're getting a little in front of the ball, and that's where that miss to the right comes. And so, yeah, I mean, is that a problem? Well, it's not a problem, but it's going to add to your inconsistency. You can get decent shots doing that, but my preference would be less lateral shift both on the backswing and the downswing.
Okay. I think I can think about that.
I think, you know, if you just practice at home, working on taking a slow downswing and getting that left leg to feel like it's straightening on contact, you don't have to hit balls doing it initially, but the good news is, I mean, it's very minimal. But as I said here, you're left with a little bit of, you can see how your head's just a little in front of where it starts.
Okay.
And so, all right. Yeah, and the extension, Kevin, watch this.
Yeah, I know. Kills me to watch that.
Yeah, so you can practice that too. You don't have to hit balls. A good drill is just slide the club along the ground for as long as you can. Look at this. Take the club, put it behind you, slide it along the ground, and that'll help you with extension.
There's a mental thing in there, Jim, for me that I know is just like deep, and that is if I